Alright guys, welcome to Sherlock Holmes Chapter One. Pretty excited to start this. We've been enjoying every single Sherlock Holmes game we played, so I'm pretty excited for this one. From what I know, there's some gun combat in it, which I might like. Decent size open world, which might be cool. It doesn't take place in London though.
Ginger, that's what you need.
But we'll
A
see what
mouthful
happens.
of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together. Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
Alright. Looks pretty good. Let's look at all these menus. See, the map's pretty big, actually. Significantly larger than I thought it would be. And then you have your wardrobe, which there'll be more here later. I have all the DLCs, so more stuff will show up there later. Got John's diary, got the case book, we got the Mind Palace. Alright. Press X to interact with objects.
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Lusso, sir. If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
Alright.
If you need something, sir,
Welcome to Il
please
Palazzo
inquire
di
at reception.
Lusso, sir. We just need your signature.
I'm excited though, because so we have this, and then we have
There you
Sherlock
are.
Awakening.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have
And
room
Awakening
2021
is a
prepared for
sequel
you.
to this,
I see
but
it
it's
was
also a
reserved
remake
for two
of
people.
Awakening
Would
from
you like a second
2008
key?
or whatever.
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
I don't like Sherlock's design in this game. I will say that. I don't. It's not a good design. What's our room number? 221. 227. 226. It's gonna be on the other side, I guess. 222, 221.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
He's just here. He doesn't move. where's just the restaurant? This is like the bar. I don't know. Maybe the bar is the restaurant. I don't know.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Hey, Sherry, just our luck.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Come now, Sherry, what did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
If seafood's not to your taste,
Okay, time to
everyone
check if
loves
John found
Benedict's
us a nice
batch.
table for the evening.
Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him? Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
Alright, let's break this down.
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. All right, I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Sherlock can ask bystanders about a piece of evidence. Press that, pin the evidence with square, and speak with someone. Like that? Gain is accessory. I can ask the guest about someone who was previously sitting here.
Are you able to help me?
Friend, you're lucky there is something I know about this.
There were 3 people at the table, a couple and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out to the front garden for some air. I have to find him.
Oh, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really
Press
are.
R1. Herb Singer. Greek adventurer, friendly, suffering from dysentery. Welsh pharmacist, Greek auditor. Coronian auditor. Italian secretary. Retired official, though.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
The Navy officer, Mr. Rhodes, was sitting at our table with the noble couple. The men talked about yachting, and the lady was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Now I have a perfect excuse to enter the seance room.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
Is it in this room? I think so. There's no, like, markers or anything, which I find a little odd.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Swollen reddish skin. Rich and fashionable. Doesn't wear a wedding ring. What else am I missing? I'm missing something. But nothing looks out of the ordinary anywhere. Oh, it's something to do with his hands. Recently had someone with force. Bored British nobleman. I'm gonna go bored.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong, middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this.
What happened at the seance? Tell me about the diamond.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a seance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
What happened at the seance?
You insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Interesting.
Yes, common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
All right. Let's take a look at the table first. Why can't I? Oh. Oval groove 140.
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it. Half a glass of Balblair scotch and the remains of a poor Laranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm.
There are light traces
Oh,
of rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
Okay.
This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms.
Okay. So that's the table.
Was this covered on purpose?
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a seance. The spirits may become enraged.
Or someone may notice the trick they should not see. I wonder what this mirror could have witnessed. Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
How can you not love this stuff, Sherry?
Pale
So
skin,
much
quickened
atmosphere to
pulse,
the room.
unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
We'll find out.
I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some...
I didn't take the diamond, I swear.
Alright. Mind Palace. Goes to the past. Lord Craven faced the window. During the seance, Lady Craven's place at the table is opposite a window to the courtyard. Was that true? He was sitting right here, so yeah, he was faced away from the window, basically. Luca owns a moth in the shape of a pin, or a pin in the shape of a moth. Lady pointed across the table. Lady Craven pointed across the seance table at something and screamed. So that tells us something was over by the window. The courtyard witness. Lady Craven was pointing at the window. I'm sure she saw someone in the courtyard during the seance. So now a case book. Someone in the courtyard.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
Ah, I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it?
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
The heel.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
He's just sitting there with his feet in the water. It's so goofy because he keeps just showing up randomly doing nothing.
Rose Moore. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe. Size 4 with a broken heel.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her. May I ask for your assistance?
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
The staff said that Lucia got a scolding from the chief steward for wearing common shoes at work. She should be cleaning near the pictures upstairs now. That's not pictures. The pictures right here. Some more paintings in here.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
A precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Yeah.
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell.
What did you see in the room?
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
Did you see anything else?
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
You scared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Okay. So, don't need to pin that anymore. Go back to the seance room and reconstruct the events.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Okay.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
He just lays down. Alright, so... Previous... She points... That leads... Is that it? doing the...
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
Alright, so 226.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall?
Oh. Made her husband drunk? Prices ready again. Damn. So did I fuck that up?
Lady Craven.
Try this again. What? What? Seance theft.
Lady Craven?
Filter vulnerable keywords from irrelevant chatter. I'm missing something.
Help me, please.
I would never refuse a nobleman, but I know nothing, sir. Lady Craven is not...
That has nothing to do with her. That has nothing to do with her. That does, though. Nothing. So I think, okay, I think I know which ones. It's hard to tell which ones because, I mean, they're all kind of irrelevant chatter.
Lady Craven?
Okay, so yes, no, no, yes, no, no, yes. Okay. I overheard two staff members talking about Lady Craven. They gossiped that the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven by their observation. She was on the lookout during the evening while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. They also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. So she set him up. Oh, he killed her.
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear, I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please, help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You were the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
Was Emma with you?
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting.
Where did you go?
Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Where's the medium?
Is Mr. Galici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand.
What did you do next?
So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Nearly an hour has passed and you already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Because murder is everywhere.
Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
False bottom.
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
To that of the mediums.
Virtus Audacta Sapit, courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
Indeed.
Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
Interesting.
A remarkably simple lock. Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
It's fucked up.
This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted. Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
Friendly and sympathetic, so probably not him. Lord Craven, you promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and quell the scandal. Yet I have not received a penny. You know that I lost my job after your false accusations. Now, even after my innocence has been proven, I can't return to work because of my hand injury. If you can continue to ignore me, I shall be forced to appeal to the court.
Someone was not happy with his post.
Dear sir, I have to inform you that the theft investigation continues. However, the ring has not yet been found. We had to free LO dump it, the servant, as we were unable to find any evidence of his participation in the crime. We will inform you of any progress in this case. Lieutenant Gavru Marcielli, Police Commissariat, whatever the fuck that's like. I don't speak this shit. Then I guess I can talk to you again for some reason. Oh.
I am needed elsewhere.
The moth pin and the moth ring. That goes together to reveal that Luke and Emma could have met before. Both have jewelry with the same moth design, could have something in common. Lord Craven punched the medium. doesn't matter. Lock can easily be picked. Emma was strangled. Oh no. Compensation for abuse. Nothing there. Well, seance theft. Diamond was beside Emma. So the murderer left the diamond, or Lord Craven caught Emma with the stone. I don't think he killed her. He was in the room with Emma, and Emma was strangled. Oh. Oh. Okay. The lock can easily be picked. Emma was strangled. Bunch of the medium. Compensation for abuse. Compensation for abuse should somewhat tie into that, but... Lord Craven can't control his temper. That does seem to be the case. None of those go together. So... that means that he's the murderer, but I really don't think he is. Again, if you look at it, it says he's sympathetic, and he's frightened. So it doesn't really seem like a murderer to me. Provide evidence. So her
Stop
body...
wasting time. The murderer is getting away.
Ring with the
Do you
moth
recognize
design.
this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
Okay.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself, was she not dead already?
You shouldn't have said that. Okay. So that updates our Mind Palace. Emma was stealing from him. The thief framed the servants. So Emma had a history of deceit. Emma was a thief, but made Lord Craven believe that the servants were stealing. She'd done it throughout their trip. Which leads to Luca and Emma was strangled. Okay. So we can also go investigate the medium, correct? Or no? Let's see if we can go talk to the medium. Said he was next door, right? Not in there though. Where the fuck was the medium at? Is it this room? Dear James, I read your treatise of the Bible. I'm not reading that. Okay. Oh, the key is now at reception.
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the séance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Yes, sir.
We still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
It is true. Yeah, I don't like this design of Sherlock, though. It's very mid. How are you just in here? He's so weird. I don't like it. It's fucking scary.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Or or weapons and defences against visitors from the great beyond.
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
And that door is all he needed to get in here, into their room.
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Let's observe him. Took a heavy blow. Yes, as we knew. Trained in sleight of hand. Skinny seems malnourished. Fresh scrapes, slightly bleeding. That was probably from self-defense. Which leads me to believe that this is in fact our murderer. And what's right there? Used a lot of makeup. Former thief became a medium. The medium's down on his luck. His hands and fingers definitely those of a thief. Scraps on his wrist in a recent short fight. I'm gonna say he's a former thief.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits preferred clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man. But I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk.
Tell me about your
Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Yeah, that's not true.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry.
But it's not.
This is all just a big misunderstanding.
I don't. So, fresh scratches, ammo strangled. Lock can easily be picked. Luke and Lord Craven were neighbors. Okay. Fresh scratches, rough servants. So it's 50-50. Luca's scratches were left by servants. Emma scratched Luca. Luca could know Emma was a thief. Luca could know Emma set him up. The medium, Luca, could have known that Emma was a thief and that she was trying to frame him for her crime. Which leads you to Emma, or leads you to Luca. Is Luca the murderer? Is Luca the murderer? Sherlock Chapter. I'm just making sure. I don't want to start it off fucked. Okay, the true killer is Luca. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. No. Bring Luca to justice. He is a murderer. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have just told the police everything. He didn't fight for his life. He didn't fight for his life at all. He needs to go to jail. It's murder, still murder. Luca is a murderer. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have told the police everything. Oh. Yeah, no, he's... murder's murder, dude. If you do the crime, you gotta do the time. It's simple.
The spirits confirm it.
Alright, so now where do I go? Because I made the deduction that he's the killer. So now what do I do? Do I go back to Lord Craven?
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that. Do something about it, Holmes.
What do I do?
I did not do it. You know that.
Someone was not happy with his post.
I feel like I'm missing some evidence for him too. Well, him being in the room can be because he was drunk, maybe, so he didn't hear it. How do I solve this? I'm so confused. There's nothing else to do with her body, though, is there? No, 3 out of 3. I'm finished with her body. So there's nothing there. Oh, it wants me to go to the bar. We gotta do all our options first. I'm assuming that's why it's not letting me, like, finish it. So let's talk to him.
Isn't life too short to remain sober?
Do you know anything about this?
That's a question I can answer.
I found a witness who advised that Lord Craven spent only a short time in the bar after he left the seance room. Okay. So now I can go back in here. The murderer had time to kill Emma while Lord Craven was drinking downstairs. I think that's the accurate one. So all that's left is her body, but there's nothing else to do on it. I don't... Key evidence collected. The Mind Palace is still blinking for some reason. Yeah, that's my answer still. But I'm so confused. Is it because I made my deduction too early? No, Mind Palace is still blinking. I don't know why. Her body is the only thing that still has like a marker on it. But I can't do anything with her body. There's nothing for me to look at again.
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
Is there anything else?
This must be the...
Dude, I don't know. I'm so confused, to be honest.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Yes, but now how do I confirm anything? use?
Luca
Oh.
Gallucci, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
Locks can be picked.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
Your scratches are damaged.
Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
You knew Emma was the thief.
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives. It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out.
Let's go.
But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
Must be punished.
Murder is murder, Luca.
Yeah, it
You
doesn't
could have
matter.
told Lord Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain yourself.
He would never believe me.
We will
Yeah,
never
because
know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more
there's
easily
different
swayed.
scenarios where
If not,
maybe I let them
you
go.
get to see your friends
This
in jail
one's,
again soon.
I mean, this one's just straight up murder. The other one's like, if someone's like beating on you and you're a woman, you kill them. Okay.
We'll meet again, Holmes.
It's justified.
I will
It's
get you,
self-defense.
in this life or the next. Get your hands off me.
This isn't self-defense. This is just
He
murder.
murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
Okay. Diamond in the rough. Solve
That
the
was
first
too
case.
much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything. Even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
Ah, figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Ah, damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
I really dislike this Sherlock's design overall. It's just not a good character design. Got 80 bucks, new entry. I have no idea what money's for in this game. Oh, John is imaginary. Okay, so that's an interesting way to describe Watson. It's not real. Okay, so next episode we are going to go to the cemetery, which I have no idea where that is. Nothing is fucking marked on the map, so I have no idea. But I can place on map. No, I don't know. Okay, well, that's what we're gonna do next episode is go cemetery in Miner's End. Miner's End. So we gotta go all the way up here. So hopefully there's like a taxi or something that could take us up there. But that's what we're gonna do next episode. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what you guys want to see on the channel in the future. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next one. Stay safe out there, and peace out, guys.